Hello and welcome to the Blue Tangerine Federation. My name is Stephen Holt-Allen and I have the great pleasure of being the executive head teacher across the three schools. They're Forest House Education Centre, St Luke's School and the College School, all in Hertfordshire. The Blue Tangerine, it's an unusual name, and when we were looking about creating an umbrella term that fitted our three different schools, we came across the term the Blue Tangerine, which basically means different but in a really good way, and that summed up both, we thought, the children and the staff as well as the schools. So the Blue Tangerine Federation, it has several aims, most of which are around the sharing of good practice, the supporting of career development across the schools, and also opportunities for our kids. We don't have that many children in our school compared to a mainstream, and as such we don't have all those economies of scale, so becoming the federation was one way of supporting our children to access learning across different sites and support each other in terms of developing their understanding and their experiences. So we federated in 2017 when we became a union. Over the last 3 years there have been some difficulties in terms of COVID and finances to be able to make some of those dreams a reality. But with the dedication of the staff and the actual meaningful work on the curriculum and supporting children to access the adult world, college, tertiary education and the world of work, we've been able to create a lot of harmonious projects that have supported the children's learning but also helped them grow. So I'm giving you an overview of what each school is. The College School was built in 1964 and we are here to serve children's needs from 4 years old through to 16. Our kids come with many different needs and also many different skills. So each year is quite different with regards to our intake. We have 128 children, 90% of them have medical needs. About 60% are on the autistic spectrum, and it's about 80% of speech and language communication difficulties. So of course our curriculum is very bespoke to the individual's needs and also that change over time. St Luke's School is from 7 years old to 16 years old and has a similar cohort, learning difficulties, moderate learning difficulties, speech and language needs, medical. We've got 160 children at St Luke's and again big cohorts in particular years, which means that our curriculum needs to change to adapt to those children's needs each year. And Forest House Education Centre, very different. It's a hospital school. It's CAMHS Tier 4 mental health provision, where we provide the education for children who are residential across the road in the Forest House Adolescent Unit. We also take pupils who are unable to access school for mental health, and of course the challenges there are great. It's about working together and sharing opportunities in learning, that we do become part of that medication that helps the children get back to a life where they can self-regulate and manage their needs. But actually we all share a common ethos and we all share a common drive, which is to do the absolute best. And this is where fundraising supports us, because actually our funding isn't that great, and it's that access to both funds and professionals and our local community getting involved that makes a massive difference to how our children thrive.
Hello, my name is Ria Dickman and I'm the fundraising lead here at the Blue Tangerine Federation. Across the Federation, we look after 300 children from the ages of 4 all the way up to the ages of 18. They have a broad range of special and specialist educational needs. The Blue Tangerine is amongst the lowest funded schools in Hertfordshire, with approximately 92% of our local authority funding being used for the necessary high ratio of staff. This means that there's only 8% left to cover the necessities of the school, such as toilet roll, reading books and essential repair works. Therefore, fundraising is essential to the schools. Everything you have seen has been achieved from the support of local businesses and funders. We need your help more than ever to continue to support our children learn and grow. We are striving to become a flagship for special educational needs by changing the perceptions and the way our children learn and grow. Our mission is to enable our children to grow in confidence and independence, allowing them to be contributing members of our society.
Come and see us at some point, make an appointment or drop in, to see when we can show you around and give you a tour with all the kids there. Thanks.